Hello Internet. I got a free tip for you today to improve cooling efficiency of your Dell or HP OEM Alienware slash whatever 3080, 3080 Ti, 3090. We're going to be improving temperatures on the memory. The good thing about this particular cooler is that it actually has a vapor chamber, believe it or not. But the bad thing is that they're using this metal bracket that's that's cooling the driver MOSFETs and cooling the memory. The thing is, all of that heat isn't really dissipating anywhere from that bracket. What we're going to do now is we're going to remove these two screws, and basically what we're trying to do here is we're trying to establish a thermal conductivity between the bracket and the vapor chamber, so that all of the heat will be sucked out by the vapor chamber and then dispersed through the radiator, and that's going to keep the temperatures on the memory at a much more reasonable point. So I'm going to clean that up. So what we want to do first is we want to get rid of these labels. You want to be careful, get a razor blade and just kind of shave them off slowly and carefully. Remember, this is a vapor chamber. Now this particular one isn't as soft as some of the other brands out there, so but still you want to be careful. You want to make sure that your razor blade is brand new and it doesn't have any gouges on its blade, so that it does not gouge the surface of the vapor chamber. And just kind of slowly peel away that sticker. And the reason why we're peeling that sticker away, because that sticker is in the way. It's preventing a contact between the two surfaces. Then we need to remove all that residue, all that glue that's left behind. Alternatively, you could heat up the whole thing with a hair dryer to make that sticker come off easier. You can probably use some kind of an acetone based chemical to break down that label glue faster. So whatever means you have to break down that glue is fine. So clean it up, make sure that there's no glue left, like so. And we're going to clean this area here just to make sure that there's no oils. And basically all we need to do is we need some kind of a thick thermal paste. This paste is super good. I absolutely love it. Dirt cheap, works really well. So we're gonna apply it. Put a drop here, maybe run a small bead here, and then I put a drop there. And we're gonna run a thick bead here and one bead here, something like that, and a thick bead here, something like that. And that's basically all there is. Put this back together now. So what will happen is when all of this gets compressed, you're gonna start seeing thermal paste oozing out of that crack, basically filling the void between the two surfaces, and that thermal paste is going to transfer a lot of the heat that would otherwise build up on that frame into the cooler, cooling your memory down. And that's basically how you do it. And I'm going to replace these pads too, and I'm going to run a stress test and show you that this does indeed work very well. Unfortunately, I don't have the before and after. You're just going to have to trust me on this. This is especially important on 3090s and 3080s, not so much on the 3080 Ti. For whatever reason, 3080 Ti's don't run as hot as 3080. Don't know why that is, and I don't really care. So, but when you put them pads on, you want to clean out whatever remains of the old pad, because that could interfere with the conductivity that your new pads may offer. So if you didn't clean it well enough and you put new pads on, and for whatever reason your temperatures still suck, then that's probably because you didn't clean it very well. So you gotta clean the chips, you gotta clean the surface so that your pads can do the best that they can do. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this together and run some tests and show you the results. And if this was helpful, please consider liking, subscribing, and post your love or hate comment, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.